8 things to watch out for when buying a foreclosure or bank-owned home. Are you looking for a foreclosed or a bank-owned home? Are you inspired by some of the popular home renovation TV shows? If that's the case, this video might change your life and help you make the right decision. Because in this video, we will discuss 8 crucial things when you are looking to buy or foreclose a home. Well, most people jump into foreclosed properties without even knowing anything about it, and also not knowing the pros and cons. So that's why it is essential to not only get aware of these crucial things, but also you have to understand them clearly. You might ask why it is so important. Just to give you an idea, in many cases, foreclosed homes or properties that have been neglected or abandoned often come with some hidden charges that may turn that agreement into a money pit. If you want to avoid that situation, surely you will not miss out on these 8 things you should watch out for before buying. But before you learn about tips when you're buying a bank-owned home, pay attention to the big red subscription button. As soon as you click it, you will be taken to the wealthy side, the life you deserve, where you'll find hundreds of videos. These videos contain the answers to almost any question you may have. There are also daily updates, so if you want to stay tuned, remember to turn on notifications. The foreclosure home, also known as a bank-owned home, is a property in which the lender, due to the previous owner's failure to make the mortgage payments, ends up defaulting on the loan. And such properties or houses provide buyers with a great chance to buy a home in an area that might be out of their price range. But if you keep the following things in mind, you will not regret it later. Number 1. Inspect the property. Consider yourself going out for groceries. What will you prefer to buy? Of course, something with excellent quality. Similarly, you should never compromise on the quality of the property that you are going to purchase. You might be thinking about what it means to buy a property of good quality. Let us explain it in detail. You need to look at the house's mechanical, structural, and significant components before making a purchase. This will provide you with a clear picture of what you are buying. Another essential factor to consider at this moment is finance. You need to locate the repair points of the house to calculate the repair cost. After the calculation of the maintenance cost of the house, reconsider your budget. There's no point in buying the property if it's not giving you a profit. Are you too lazy to inspect the property yourself? A home inspector can prove to be very helpful in this regard. Home inspectors are trained to buy houses and sell them by making a considerable profit. You will get a well-defined report on the house's physical condition if you hire a property inspector. He will also briefly examine the electrical and plumbing installations with necessary structural changes to the house. They also ensure the safety of the property for its inhabitants. Don't bother spending $300 to $400 to hire a home inspector if you want to make a quality purchase. Number 2. Check the location. An essential factor to consider while purchasing a foreclosure property is its location. You can fix the physical condition of the property, but you cannot change its location. The sale prices of nearby homes comparable to the foreclosure determine their potential value. To estimate the value of your bank-owned home, you can look for the price of the similar 4-bedrooms and 3-bedroom structural houses in the area. If the cost of similar houses in the area is $300,000, your foreclosure will cost you the same. There is no ideal location for a foreclosure property. Everyone has different priorities based on their everyday routine. You need to ask yourself about the kind of neighborhood you want. It's your choice to purchase a bank-owned home in a location containing a park nearby or a primary school for young children. You can take help from people living in a similar area by asking about their opinions. They will share their experience with you. This recommendation will help you purchase a foreclosure property. The internet may be a fantastic resource for finding a house in a suitable area. Before buying a foreclosure property, research your preferences and disapprovals depending on location. Number 3. Search for indications of neglected maintenance. If a house is not in use for an extended period, there will be a lot to be taken care of. You may need to analyze the effects caused by neglected maintenance. It is not a big deal to make minor maintenance fixes like cleaning the gutters, clearing the roof of trash, caulking shower or bathtub tiles, and pruning back overgrown vegetation. Sometimes, these minor maintenance problems may lead to colossal property destruction. If your bank-owned home is located in a poor community, there's a possibility of the removal of appliances, ceiling fixtures, and condensing units. If the maintenance is confined to minimum changes like plumbing problems, electrical heating, and stove problems, you can quickly fix them. These affordable repairs won't impact your spending plan. Your life will be easier if you spend little on where you're going to live. A quick reminder, if you've enjoyed the video so far, consider subscribing, as we frequently upload such informative and educational videos. Let's continue. Number 4. Renovation and repairs. It's obvious to get foreclosure property or bank-owned home in non-ideal condition. Before you move into your newly purchased property, keep an eye out for renovations and repairs if you wish to live there happily. You'll be happier if the house requires less upkeep. Before making a final offer, calculate the budget for the renovation and repairs that the bank-owned house needs. For an idea of the potential cost of any renovations, speak with a certified contractor. These renovations and repairs must not cost more than you have allocated. Making an expense strategy will help you make smarter decisions. Don't rely entirely on the estimated renovation budget of the house. It's advised to add 5 to 10% to that figure as a contingency budget. The additional funds are used to pay for the unexpected repairs that often arise when tearing up a home for a remodel. You can adopt smart work instead of hard work. If you can survive without top-notch renovation, then don't spend extra. Try to act smartly by saving money for future use. Consider renovating your house slowly by renewing smaller parts of your home. What's the point of furnishing a kitchen if you can cook in a non-furnished kitchen? Whatever you decide to do, be sure to be aware of your limitations before deciding to buy a foreclosure. Number 5. Check for exterior damage. Sometimes the foreclosure property may look fine from the outside, but there may be many hidden damages. You need to check for leaking roofs, structural cracks, and other significant injuries. Foreclosure properties are usually left unchecked. Some houses need to be watered from time to time so that their base remains firm. Similarly, if some places are flooded frequently, their base cracks down. A house with a pool needs to be inspected more keenly. Any damage in the underground, cracking, or clogged wiring can ruin the house. Any pool service provider can help you analyze the underground situation of your home. However, a routine house inspection would include checking the patio area, capping stones, jammers, and the overall health of the pumps and filters. A pool technician can try to start the system up and running to determine if there is any severe equipment damage. You can ask the homeowner to fund the entire cost of the system's recovery in the event of any significant damage. Number 6. Concerns regarding the purchase. Why should you prefer a foreclosure over any other home? The reason is that you can get a foreclosure at a reasonable price. Other people will not choose bank-owned property because they are unwilling to take care of property-related concerns. You can get an excellent foreclosure deal if you are ready to do a little struggle to make a home worth living in. However, it will be easier for you to buy a bank-owned property, but making it capable of living will not be a cup of tea. The uninhabitable condition of the house will be the only reason you are getting it at a lower price. If you are an investor, it will be a golden opportunity to invest. You will buy the property at a discounted price, make it capable of living, and sell it at a higher price. It will be a shortcut for creating a massive profit in less time. You can get a good time to decide about the foreclosure offer, as the bank will consume time reviewing proposals and handling the escrow. All the necessary documentation will also be time-taking. Number 7. Nonrefundable Advance. The good faith deposit is non-refundable in every property-related case. If you are unaware of the good faith deposit, tighten your seatbelts to know about it. The amount of cash given in advance when buying a property to close the deal is known as a good faith deposit. As you are going to buy a foreclosure property, you will not be convinced by any of the dealers. Hence, you will not be entertained by inspection contingencies. You must inspect the home yourself and be sure about your home selection decision. If you find a foreclosure property in your desired location, don't get excited and close the deal hurriedly. Be patient, take your time, and inspect appropriately before closing the deal. Don't hesitate to consult a real estate agent or a property consultant to finalize an agreement. Any opinion regarding the bank-owned home can prove to be useful for you. Number 8. Rekey All the Locks. Let's move on to the last point in the list of things to watch out for when buying a foreclosure or bank-owned home. This is not something to look for before purchasing a property. It's a step towards security and privacy. What's the security system in a bank-owned property you'll buy? This question may sound a bit weird to you, but it makes sense. These small things matter a lot when you're going to invest in a bank-owned property. Every house is usually on a master key system. When a property is on sale, countless brokers, contractors, appraisers, and others are involved in the deal to find a suitable buyer. Each of the people involved in dealing with the house might own the key to the property. Changing all the locks of the house or rekeying all the locks will protect the foreclosure from any unwanted incident. Security must be put before any other thing. We have thoroughly described the 8 things to watch out for when buying a foreclosure or bank-owned property. Foreclosure and bank-owned property may feel like a great opportunity to avail, but it will not be worth it without a significant amount of hard work. Because a property's buying price is low, don't ignore the essential qualities that make it valuable. Did you enjoy the video? Please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and comment.